do.
Let's be really clear about what this is. Let's call it by its name. It's racism.
We're the most tolerant, lovely country in Europe. Let's celebrate our women.
What worries me about your comment is you are a white privileged male who has no experience in this.
I mean,
I can't help what I am. I was born like this. It's an immutable characteristic. So to call me a white privileged male is to be racist. You're being racist.
You cannot dismiss.
Okay.
So that was the moment that really propelled him into this whole new identity. And at that point, Laurence Fox, the artist, actor, musician, he'd actually appeared in Lewis, you know, the detective series, kind of died, was gone. And from that point on, he was relaunched as this sort of radicalised... I mean, he admits himself that he watched YouTube videos that radicalised him like some sort of 10-year-old boy. And he became this outspoken warrior, sort of anti-woke warrior, man who was going to put woke in its place. He stood for the London mayor elections. He got 1.9% of the vote. He lost his deposit because anti-woke didn't go down very well in those elections.
He is like one of the sort of strangest kind of evolutions and kind of additions to the kind of spectrum, the cast of weird characters that now sort of populate the kind of culture war of British politics, which unfortunately has become kind of more and more dominant, particularly on the right. I mean, you already said, Emily, he said in 2019, he told the Times that he'd been totally radicalised, quotes, against woke culture and political correctness as a result of watching YouTube videos. In August, just a few sort of highlights. We heard the clip that was from 2019. In June 2022, he tweeted an image of a swastika made from the Progress Pride flag with the caption, "You can openly call the Union flag a symbol of fascism and totalitarianism on Twitter." Sick. "You cannot criticise the holy flags." That led to him being suspended from Twitter for a day. Just in August this year, he posted a picture of himself on X, formerly Twitter, in blackface, describing himself as now being someone who had, quotes, racially transitioned, something later presented in a defamation case with Fox claiming he wasn't racist and the allegations of racism ruining his career. And what I worry about this is a issue around principle. Look, in my view, these people who have made this accusation about Mr. Fox, they should be able to say that. In the United States, they would be able to say that under their First Amendment rights. It's not like they were saying it out of complete isolation, out of nowhere. If they had accused, I don't know, like a national treasure rather than a national tosser, say like Maggie Smith, for example, or Ian McKellen of being a racist, people would just go, what? That doesn't make any sense. The point is here, they are drawing on, whatever you think about the ins and outs of the particular thing around Black Lives Matter and Sainsbury's, they are drawing on, and this is their case, previous comments that he had made, which they believe equip them to be able to say that you're a racist.
Yeah.
And the fact is that if you're not able to say that, the idea of his being a racist or not should not be being litigated through the court to make an assertion about it or to make a final judgment about it. He should be able to come back at them with argument and reason to prove why he is not.
Okay.
And if he is unable to do so, then maybe that tells him something.
I think
The Newsagents. This is a Global Player original podcast.